Hey, I just thought of this randomly, but be nosy with me. I'm allowing you to be nosy. And let's go through my 2023 journal so far. I'm not quite in the head, it's always been like that, but yeah, I'm not feeling good. But what I do when I'm not feeling good is to look through my journal. Earlier this year, I thought of making a bingo instead of New Year's resolution, and I wrote that I should fill all the blank spaces in here because I have the previous one. It's almost the same. It's the same brand. I wasn't able to fill everything from here. Last year's journal contained something like this. In the beginning, it's very like that. But by the end of the year, I have pages like this where it's blank and like this where it's blank. And this was supposedly blank as well, but I used stickers to fill it in. So I don't want that. This year, there were times where I also filled the pages with drawings instead, like that one and this one. So I don't want that to happen again. So I made a resolution, and I'm hoping I can live with it. So why am I sharing this? I don't know. I'm not sharing everything. I just like to look at this when I'm bored or when I'm feeling sad, because I get to look back at the things that I was feeling. I will be blurring things out. There's a lot of trauma in here, so I won't let you read that. So this was from last year also. I just transferred it. Art by friends and freebies and stuff. So this is the bingo that I have. It's in here. I call it bingos. Yeah, this is what I have. I am nowhere close to hitting a bingo, but I'm trying. Let's go through the first pages. The journal's thick. It always starts with a monthly view of the calendar. I do drawings sometimes. I'm never good with drawings. I just try to because I enjoy it. Yeah, sometimes it's just stickers because, some days I have no thoughts and that's okay. Sometimes I use stickers, tags from the items that I buy, because I buy a lot. Very important are the tickets, cinema tickets, because I watch a lot of movies. Ideally, I would fill every day, but again, sometimes nothing happens in a day, so sometimes I skip a day. So I do drawings instead. I recently have been rereading Detective Conan because I forgot where I was already. So yeah, I've been reading again and I have not actually, I don't know where I was. So sometimes I have these pages from the manga that I think that I can draw, so I try to recreate them and then there it is. I try to do these things also, stickers and whatnot from journaling because I bought a lot during the pandemic and I need to use them. I have to use them. A lot of times it's pictures of my friends and Instax print out. My friends like to give me pictures of them, so I have no place to store them, so I put them in the journal instead. I think it's the best place to be. Another example of me trying to do art. This is by Val Smells on Twitter. Valenci. More insects, because sometimes I just don't want to think. Sometimes the mouth looks like that. And if you've seen some of my videos, I did try watercoloring just to fill in the blanks. More sketches that I never really got to finish. And sometimes I literally just don't put anything at all. Black it out. I know I was going through something during this date because there's no way I'd block out an entire date with no reason. Sometimes I remember what happens, but sometimes I don't. So I think that's the beauty of not writing anything on a specific date, because if it's not good, it's not good to remember. So like what it is right now, I don't remember what happened during this time. I think that's alarming, but I'm here. And sometimes it's just full of stickies, movie tickets, and this reading challenge that I have not continued yet. And I don't think I'll be able to finish it. More photos. I saw this art from Twitter and I tried doing it with oil pastel, but I actually don't know how to work with oil pastel. Initially started out as sketches, but I don't know how to work on it. I'm blocking that picture out because that's a picture of my tattoo. I don't want anyone to see it unless I want you to see it, but I'm trying to hide as many as I can. Sometimes it's just this. This is a postcard I got from the UK. It doesn't have anything at the back. It's just the store details, but I don't have anything in it, but I counted because it's that. More thoughts and pictures and tickets. And sometimes I really just like to occupy. The important thing is to occupy space. That's it. So I have this sketch of Ghostface. So I just try to make it look like it should be something. More postcards. And sometimes I occupy it with this kind of thing. This is so funny. I tried drawing Pedro Pascal from memory because everybody's saying that it's impossible to draw Pedro Pascal and for it to not look like Pedro Pascal. I think this does look like Pedro Pascal, so whoever made that theory, it's kind of true. On April 9th, I can't remember why I wanted to draw something Uzumaki style. Definitely I was feeling like that. I can confirm I was feeling like that. I don't remember how I got the idea to draw Spiral. Maybe I've seen a Junji Ito meme somewhere and resonated with it. Sometimes a couple of dates takes a lot of space. I use several bases for a single date. I do that sometimes just to occupy everything. Oh, this is my favorite, and it's not my birthday, but a friend gave me this instead because of Grogu. So yeah, this is my favorite. It's so cute. Literally just, these are memo pads that I got back during the pandemic. I have these ugly stickers also that I thought was a good idea, but apparently it's not. It looks messy when I've occupied something. Like for example, the 27th, so that's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. The ticket occupied 27th. I moved them and just put stickers on it. So it will remind me of a good memory. It's usually a good memory, so that's great. See, this is the blank that I'm trying to avoid. I found it difficult to fill because I was on vacation during these dates. I tried to draw Miles while on a flight, but as always, I always fall asleep. And I was trying to draw Mayday here. So I think someday I'll draw Mayday. I definitely have it planned already. That's her face. I don't think I'll be able to finish Miles because I don't know how to do the neon lights effect. I tried doing, I was theming it with pointillist. If you look closely, everything is just dots. Sometimes when the dates section are too occupied, I paste things here. It's like this one. Tried to draw the dome from Hiroshima while waiting for my parents in Hiroshima. And things like this. Used to have, well, I still do. I have a travel journal, which I decided that I will only be using if I have filled everything in here and it won't fit anymore. So yeah, it has my Japan trip, some Japan trip thingies there, but mostly it's in here. And my thoughts, everything's here. So there are times where I just look for stickers that I can stick. For June 18th, I know that's from an author because it's part of the freebies that she gave us for buying. I can't remember which book. I just sometimes do things randomly. It doesn't mean anything. I actually forgot which author too. I do also write. This is very helpful because I've wanted it to be like this for quite some time. I mostly use Google Calendar to arrange everything that I need, but also sometimes I write things just for writing, and I write the things that I have to do, like deadlines for school and whatever. Sometimes things are in advance, like Speak Now. This is also in advance because I know that I will be watching Barbenheimer on the same day. I watched Oppenheimer first because you always save the best for the last, which is good because if I watch Barbie first, I won't be able to process Oppenheimer. Barbie was life-changing. It is life-changing. I can't wait to watch it again. And then the following week, we watched Barbie again. I watched Barbie again. This time with friends because I watched Barbenheimer alone. I like watching movies alone. More fun like that. More pics. And I also write watering schedules for my plants. Sometimes it's usually just fertilizers during the start of the month. And in August, what day is it? I have things from last week that I have nothing to say. I have things this week that I have nothing to say either. I celebrated too early for that. Did got that score, but I wasn't happy with the rest of my grades. So that is why I'm feeling a little fucked up right now. I don't have anything yet for the rest of the year. I started this habit to not go too advanced because it might not happen. So I try to just, if I know it's happening next week, I would write it. But if it's like a month or so in advance or in the future, I won't do anything. Just trying to be low key. That's it. Yeah, thank you for spending time with me. See you soon. Bye.